Ambuga!
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Sì, Alma, ti do il tuo.
McCaffrey on the toss right.
Ma non fai prima a farli con i pennarelli?
Tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
And it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Ricordati che abbiamo tutti questi colori, Alma, eh? I pennarelli tutti colorati.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
Coccolmente te lo metto nello zaino. Almeno ora qui te lo prendo.
Pick up the 3rd down conversion.
All'inizio dell'estate fai una foto e incolla la
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Young steps away. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10.
Ah, sgamagnupa.
Alma, ricorda a papà di andare a prendere la macchina, poi.
No, me ne scordo, sta a vedere. Temboli vostri. Alma, ricordami che sono tuo padre, eh?
Signori all'ascolto, buonasera e benvenuti a questo opener di Season 6 dove si affrontano gli Arizona Cardinals e i San Francisco 49ers. Abbiamo qui accanto a noi Alex Tabazzi per il commento tecnico. Alex, che partita ti aspetti?
Ma mi aspetto una partita molto bella e combattuta tra due formazioni che si conoscono bene e vedremo se gli Arizona Cardinals riusciranno a scrollarsi di dosso quanto successo nel precedente championship. Benissimo, andiamo in cronaca.
In attacco subito.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught on the right side, Reed. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Pickup. 1st down, Arizona.
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Sbagliato lì.
Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Joe Mixon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Shotgun now from Murray. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Porter. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Cardinals 11-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 6. from the gun. Murray. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. But it'll be second and goal. They'll run with Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They run forward with Mixon, and he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. Mixon unable to find the goal line on 4th down. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st down, Cardinals.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Reed. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They try to set up the bubble screen here.
E te pare? Oh, sempre.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
49ers.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score Niners 7, Cardinals nothing.
On 3rd down, it's Reed, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Brought down at the
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Arizona.
On 1st down, Reed, and he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Pure.
Let's check on the call. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give him the down back.
Perché declinata?
Thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there, because I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left side.
No.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Out to the left here to Reed. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 39. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run the counter.
No, era passato.
Not really any daylight inside. He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
39-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before.
Come terzo inch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can
Terzo
pick up
inch.
a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Spurlock. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Justin
A great play there. 29 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
His kick is
And his kick is good.
that ties at 7. Justin Tucker.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Amore mio.
The The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. On the run, it's Mixon. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to take it in.
Ma ha fatto play action?
A big play there. 58 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. They'll run on first down. It's Reed to the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Yards to go.
drop to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Here's Murray. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
No.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Murray. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
49-yard line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Here we go, dude.
From the gun, Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the
20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Mixon with a first down carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Amore mio, come ti senti? Dai che dopo andiamo con la rete.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Murray going to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Murray. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Murray. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Reed. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Reed, and he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down.
No, madonna mia, le flag oggi.
So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on 1st down. Spurlock. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Number 29.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll keep it on the ground. Spurlock. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
And this is third down.
And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Single receiver. Single receiver. Here we go. Watch seven.
From the gun, Murray. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
Here we go. 50.
Operating from the gun, Murray.
No, non mi dica che mi dà.
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
It's going to be a long day. Hey, Mike 51. I'm coming easy. To you. I'm coming up to you.
From the gun, Murray. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
Non ci credo.
Bounds right at the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
No, sono andato a vuoto.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Caspita.
40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dai, adesso.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. I smell fear in that offense.
On 1st down, Mixon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down it.
13 yards there and a Niner first. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's going to take off with him. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
His throw here's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll make it third down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The Niners on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Mixon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
For the field goal.
Che bello, amore.
29-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's taken in by Callaway. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
56, the mark, boy. 56. Check 56. Watch the block.
Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive.
No, non mi ha premuto.
Niners get there and bring him
Ho
down.
premuto il tight
The
end.
Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Vai vedere, amore? Bella.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
2-yard line.
On 1st down, Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Niners 24, Cardinals 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Vabbè. Ciao.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
At their own 40-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Again, it's Mixon. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Play fake. Murray. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And that'll be incomplete. Murray took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the
Che c'è,
NFL.
amore?
Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. He's going to try and go deep again. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
31.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee.
Calma, dai che andiamo con una rete, eh. Sono le 11, amore.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Alma, va di andare con una rete.
And they will take a knee here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the 49ers, they start the campaign with a victory in front of an enthusiastic home crowd for a Sunday night. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for